This is a golf tee. You'll recognize it from such smash hits as teeing up your golf ball or repairing a rogue pitch mark. But today we're going to talk about how you can use this very simple piece of equipment to improve your golf swing. I've got 5 drills that you can use with this tee, but before we delve into the video, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Almost half of you watching this haven't currently done so, and it'll be great to have you along for the ride. Next to the subscribe button, there is a little bell icon as well. If you hit that, you'll be notified of when we release new coaching videos. So the first drill, I'm going to take the tee and I'm actually going to place it after the golf ball. Now this is very simple. My goal within this drill is to hit the ball and then hit the tee, but my focus is going to be on the tee. This is fantastic if you're struggling with fats and with thins and you want to try and move your impact a little bit more towards target. You want to hit the ball first and then take a divot. This is a really cool way to actually train that. So I've got an 8-iron here. The ball position is central, so as it normally would be, but I'm going to make a huge effort to get over and to hit the tee. The ball is just going to get in the way. That's all I'm after. So get that tee traveling down. Oh, I've struck it, but I've pulled it. Oh, I hope there's a big bank there. Oh no, it's gone miles left. Oh, so annoyingly, that was a little bit of a pull. But how can we adapt that? Well, what if I put the tee again in front of the ball, but I actually move it slightly to the right-hand side? Now, if I moved it slightly to the right-hand side, I want to be hitting the ball first, then the tee, but my club is going to have to move from a little bit more of an inside position to make it possible. Okay, so the same goal, hit that tee. Oh my God, that is so good. It's actually too good. I've actually flown it miles in the hole. Oh my God, please go in. Please, why are you stopping? Why are you stopping?
I honestly think that one day you're going to do it on a Swing Fest video.
The second drill is all about the takeaway, and I've put the tee in the end of the grip. One of the most common issues that I see with golfers, certainly in lessons, is that the club whips around on the inside way too quickly. The hands and the club move back this way, and then an over-the-top movement results on the way back down into impact. Now with this drill, what we're doing here is we're switching focus away from the club head, away from the ball, and onto the butt end of the grip. And what I want to get the sensation of is as I take the club back, I'm actually trying to get this tee almost brushing against my right leg. Now what you can see happen here is as I try and get that sensation, the club moves on the outside of the hands and it doesn't whip around. And I can start to make a motion which is a little bit more upright within the backswing. It's something that you see in a lot of good golfers. The takeaway, where the hands and the club move pretty much straight back and the club comes to rest in front of the hands. We don't want to see this. So it's an exaggeration drill to make this movement. So move it past that right leg. It's good. It's just good. Just a good shot. With these drills so far, I have been using my 8-iron, but they are all very much adaptable. This one, however, is more to do with irons and wedges. You can use this for your hybrids, your fairway woods, and your driver, but start with your irons. It's an easier starting place. And it's all about weight shift. It's all about if you're struggling to get onto your front foot in the downswing and you're hanging back, which again is a very common issue. I'm going to take the tee peg and I'm going to have a narrow stance with my 8-iron. So this is a lot narrower than I would normally have it. Ball position in the center, and I'm going to take the tee peg and I'm going to place it a few inches outside my left heel. Now what I want to do here is I want to turn back, I want to move my weight into my right side, so I'm going to take a little bit of a step back onto my right foot, and then as I move through, I want to step onto that tee. Now as you can see, what's happened here is I've shifted my weight back properly, and as I come through, I've shifted my weight onto my lead foot. Okay, so a little step back, and I'm going to stomp that tee into the ground. Oh, I have absolutely ripped that. Control that impact. Step down, apply pressure. That's pretty good. Okay, come on. Just really stomp it down. All about strike. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Oh! Man. One day. One day. The best thing about a drill like this is it's an exaggeration. It allows the golfer to break out of the past tendency to hang on this back foot. The next drill is all about controlling low point, or the bottom of the swing arc. So where the club bottoms out in its arc is going to have a dramatic effect over the strike on the golf ball, the trajectory, all kinds of things. But a lot of people don't think that they have the ability to control where they hit the ball and where they hit the ground. Just watch this. So I'm going to tee up my 8-iron miles above the ground here. I've teed this up pretty much to the height of where I would have a driver. Now the challenge with this drill is to try and clip the ball off the tee peg and leave the tee peg where it is. We really don't want to destroy the tee peg. If it pops out a little bit, I'll give myself some leeway, but I just want to catch it really clean. Now, normally my low point would be at the base of this tee. I'm going to try and adapt it and clip it off the top. Oh, he's only gone and done it. I'm going to leave it teed up and I'm going to try and advance it. So how far can I push this? What if I have the ball position miles back in my stance? So again, this is going to encourage that steep angle of attack. Can I clip it off the top of this tee peg again? It's probably going to draw because my club's coming in from this angle, but I want to clip it. Oh, it's a bit toey, but it's off the tee. Hook! One of the most difficult ones with this high lofted club. Let's put the ball position right at the front of the stance, and I want to try and hit up, clip it off the very top of that tee. Come on. Oh, a bit necky, that one. Not a bad launch on it though. Go on, carry. But the tee has been left in the ground. Now, the last one I'll do, and this is what I would do in a lesson as well, if you are struggling to strike the ball first to turf, you're struggling to strike down, we'll go through that experiment, and honestly, I think you might be surprised at how well you can control that low point. Try different tee heights, and then I'm going to put the ball on a very low tee, and my whole goal here is to just try and clip the tee peg out of the ground. And hit Mick. It came out. Hey, it's in that little patch again. Go on, move right.
Go, go.
Oh, that's good. Oh. So for the last drill, we're going back into the ground. And this is a classic. I mean, I remember reading about this drill literally when I was starting to get into golf. The Little Red Golf book by Harvey Penick, full of just simple advice that has stood the test of time. And this drill is absolutely no different. All you're going to do is you're going to pop the tee in the ground, and you're going to try, as you come through, to clip it out of the surface. Now you may be thinking, okay, is this a low point drill? Like, what are we doing here? This is one of the easiest ways to get the sensation of what a square club face feels like at impact. Now you might think that this is too simple. You might be thinking, well, God, I struggle squaring the club face up all the time. Honestly, I've tried this and I've done it so many times in lessons. If you just take a tee, pop it in the ground, swing through, and try and clip the tee peg away, and you watch it on video, you manage to measure it on a launch monitor, the squareness of the face at impact when you manage to do this is fantastic. So ball position center with the 8-iron, obviously that can change. Let's just try and clip the tee out. Absolutely took the head off it. Look at that. Now you can do this if you're at a driving range with a rubber tee. It doesn't have to be a wooden one if you don't want to go through them all. Then I'd take the head of that tee, I'd pop it in the ground with the ball, and again, same sensation. What I want to do is I want to clip the tee peg away. Jeez, to space. The tee peg, not the ball.
On the roof.
Go on then. Go on then. Lovely. It's on the roof. I think that to a lot, oh, by the way, there we go. That is what we want to see. Center of the club face, nice and square. It feels so simple that it shouldn't work, but honestly, it's the simplest, easiest tip to do, especially for a beginner. I just want to square up that club face. Honestly, it's great. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and you want to check out more Swing Quest, please do so here.